Caravan Salon 2019. This is the 2020 range from Rapido. Now, I've tried to publish a lot of motorhomes in their 2020 ranges whilst I have been here, and you may have noticed that I've done a lot of Rapido vans. The reason for this is not because I've got any particular affinity towards Rapido. It's because, as you can see, this is the haul at 7:15 in the morning. There's no one else around. I can get in and I can get into their vehicles, and so that's one positive thing. I just actually, before I do this review, I want to take you over here and just to make the point. So you can see these halls, it's dead. We've got a bit of background lighting in some places. I mean, there are a couple of security people around, but other than that, the vans are all closed. We've got the car tackle here, Fleurette, and I can't get in. But Rapido have had the good sense to actually leave their vehicles open, so it's, as far as I'm concerned, I can actually get in and do some filming. So don't accuse me of being pro Rapido or being the trying to promote Rapido or whatever. I'm doing it for a very clear reason. I choose what vans to do. Okay, when I ask people to do requests, I'll do them once I can get in them, of course. That's number one priority. But the overriding thing is what I am capable of actually showing you. And one of these things is here. It's this vehicle here. It's the Rapido 856F. It costs over 70,000 euros. Well, it kicks off at 71,000 just about, really. Kicks off at 67,300, and it's 679 centimeters long, 235 wide. It's got height 289, 3.5 ton basis, and now it's rather curious layout. It's got a sort of a queen side bed, so I'll show you what that means. Right, in fact, I'll go inside and show you what it means. There it is. It's got a side queen bed. You see that? Okay. It's a bit dark, isn't it? At least I can get in to show you. Also, I'm using my mobile phone, which makes it's not quite as good as the camera. Okay, so being a integrated van, you've got all this space up front. They haven't integrated the sideboard into the dashboard, but okay, can't have everything, I suppose. There's this electronic blind at the front, and quite a chunky one it seems at that. Yeah, I hope that wouldn't bother you when you drive. Let's have a sit down here in the driving seat. I very rarely do this. Oh no, that's okay. Well, I don't know. I think it's okay. Because you'll only know when you actually get to driving it. Maybe I'd do my best to have it put up the top somewhere. Okay, I'll come around here now and sit in my favourite seat. I'll show you there's the bed, and I'll come and sit in my favourite seat. Let's now show you the sideboard first. So I've got the sideboard here. That's alright for keeping coins and pins and things in. Now, this van here, shorter than my van. Now, I know I often say this. I don't really know what have I've got in my van that seems to maybe I've got a lot of clutter or something, or too much storage or something. One thing is, of course, though, it's wider than my vehicle is. So the yeah, it's what, more than 15 centimeters wider. So it'll make it far more difficult to drive. That'd be the first thing. And the second thing though, it does give you all this space that appears. Now I've got a table here. That's only half the table. Face to face. I just learnt a new word this morning. They call in German word. They said, I saw this in the Heimer stand. It said couch layout. And first of all, I thought, oh, maybe that's meant to be in English. That doesn't make any sense because they used the German word for layout. But it was face to face. I heard that word used as well in German, as in English, face to face. Face to face Grundriss. So that's quite good, isn't it? So you can sort of look at the person you're in front of. Obviously, depends what you want. Let's go over to the kitchen. Ooh. Sorry, I didn't turn the lights on. It was my fault. So it looked so dark. Okay, right. Well, now you can see how this looks. That makes it totally different. A lot of space down here for food preparation. Some of their models only have 2 burners, but they're wide apart, so I think that's a positive sign. Okay, we've got 3 here, and that's a good layout. Space there, and show you how these work. Did you know that works like that? You just pull them out. How about that then? Oh, and there's an extension to the kitchen which has found its way in there. Has it been broken? Don't know. Can't see where it goes. Alright, okay, so we've got central locking. This turns around here. Yeah. Central locking, see? I'll demonstrate further. It doesn't work. It doesn't open, sorry. So, good. Well, that shows you've got a fan, extractor fan. Now, there was a party here last night, which was great outside. It was the exhibitors' party. Fantastic food. I got this group was singing. I did music from the late 70s and 80s, so it was like the sort of for people of my age. And the band looked as though they were in their 60s, but they were full of life. Absolutely outstanding. But the one thing was that the owner of Rapido, which is still a family concern, was there with his son. I think his son's about to take over. So that was really nice that they sort of hung out with us. Now, another thing I've got to say about Rapido is that the Rapido group has acquired the assets of the Erwin Heimer group in North America. So that's to say Road Trek. I'll say a little bit more about that in other films. Oops, how's this work? That's closed, yeah, good. And that's open. Oh, so I'm not using a force. I'm trying to be delicate. I don't want to break anything. That's good. Not much there in the way of that's going to. Well, that's a different way of doing these things. Wouldn't it be better if they sort of did it in the traditional way? I don't know. So you can get stuff in there. Be frightened of that thing breaking in time. Right, so it's a queen bed or an island bed, side bed. Come around here. Oh, you've got another cubby hole there. Now, people often ask me to talk about quality in my videos. Here I'm going to show you something about quality, or the lack of it. I came in here just before doing the video, and this door here was broken. Well, I fixed it. It doesn't take me much to do. I put it back on its these things here, what do you call them? Latches? No, hinges, sorry, hinges. But, you know, it doesn't fit. And I do appreciate that in trade fairs such as this, people break things all the time, but you know, breaking a door takes some doing. So I'll make that point. Okay, camper van, sink, shower tray, one plug, but the thing there, it's got something to catch all your bits and fall off your body, or so at least you got that. So this comes out, and you can clean that. And there's water in there as well. If you don't want the toilet to get wet when you're in the shower, you can bring this thing here across. There it is. It's on these latches. And that goes across there and comes up and attaches magnetically to that. So I forgot the door doesn't work. There we've got this thing here, which does work, so I tried it earlier. Well, it's not working now though. This slides across. Oh, there we go. You've got a window there. And a bit of storage down there. I'll slide it back again. I'll get that visible. Hook up. Now, I must point this thing out that Rapido were very honest to me, and they said that their vehicles are not designed for long-term use. And you may interpret that in any way, when it means trying to use it even on a short-term use. So, there's that van. I hope you found that of interest, and if you did, then you might want to subscribe. I try to bring out one van, motorhome, RV every single day at the same time. So it's 9 in the evening where I live, Central Europe. But that is 8 in the UK or 1 o'clock Pacific time in California. So please do subscribe. If you find any use in what I do, I try to be neutral, and I try to point out the facts, the things that maybe others won't tell you. At least as far as things like quality are concerned. So if you want to sponsor me on Patreon, I'd be very grateful. Thanks very much for watching.